guys. Hey guys.
Nice.
Welcome
Hi.
to another talk of the anime kind. Today's topic is summer 2020 anime new season impression.
Wow. Original.
I haven't
Wow.
seen any of this.
Yes. Okay.
Original.
To start
idea.
off the discussion,
Right.
I'm feeling a little bit betrayed. I told Leandro ages ago to watch Rental Girlfriend, but he said ew, and now he's actually
I
watching and
didn't.
reading
No.
it.
I didn't
Disgusting.
say ew. I
He's
said I'll wait for
disgusting.
the show and then I'll read it after if I like it.
Disgusting.
You recommended it like 2 or 3
Betrayal.
weeks before the show started. I said I'll wait for the show.
Disgusting.
Fuck you. Right.
Okay, now first on the list we have ReZero, which hasn't aired yet.
Has it?
It hasn't aired.
Has it?
Hasn't aired.
Thought it has.
Right? No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. I did. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, it did air.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's aired already.
Yeah. I remember. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it did air. Second episode 2 is in 3 days. Okay.
Have you seen episode 1 yet?
No.
Yeah,
I've only seen season 1.
job.
Me neither. What?
Well, I don't know.
What?
What?
What's going on?
I saw ReZero and I was like, you know what? This is pretty good. I think I'll watch it. It's just a continuation of the previous thing. They even introduced the witch
Is that
in
a
the
spoiler?
trailer. No, it's on the trailer, so it's not a
I haven't
spoiler.
watched the
Anything
trailer,
that's
so
on the trailer,
technically it's a-
kill yourself. Now,
Well, that's a bit
yeah.
strong.
What do you guys think about this? Michael and Hui, have you seen the first season of ReZero?
No,
No,
I have not.
No. Wow.
Wait. I thought Michael has watched it.
Yeah.
I'm really slow.
We were making.
Okay.
Wait, you told me to watch this? You told me to watch this?
You say you're really slow, but what do you mean by that?
You told me to watch
Sounds-
Naruto.
It just sounds like we told you to watch it and you tried watching an episode and then you just didn't understand anything and you gave up.
No. As in, like, I was told to go watch Naruto. And then
Wait, hold on,
rec-
but ReZero is another isekai. How
Yeah.
has we not seen this ReZero?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. That's pretty sad, actually.
someone else should have the title. Get away from him.
Isekai Master is now Shane and I.
No, I don't want that title. You can have it. Okay, so second, I don't think anyone other than me has seen Oregairu, the next thing.
What's the
The
English?
the third season of something teenage comedy can be.
Isn't it something like my teenage love life? I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't think
Yeah,
anyone has seen it
crazy.
except me.
It's such ASMR.
ASMR.
Is it Shane or was it Shane?
Is it me? Am I doing the ASMR?
No.
Don't do it.
Well, that's pretty good. So eventually, when these other people get around to watch it, I will talk about that.
I was planning to watch it before this season aired, so I could watch season 3. But I just haven't had time.
I see. It's pretty edgy though, so you might not like the
Wait, how edgy? I've seen
No,
some
like-
edgy shit.
teen angst.
I've seen Teen Ace before, but
That's all right.
Is
But
it as bad as Shield Hero?
it's still pretty good. I mean, like, you have a taste of teenage thoughts, and you appreciate youth. Now,
fuck the youth.
for the third one, it's Fire Force season 2. I'm pretty sure most of us have seen Fire Force, right?
I
No.
only watched half of season 1.
Holy shit!
Like what? Likewise.
You guys
Um,
are
I
okay. Well, maybe we should just skip the sequels because no one has
No,
seen
no,
it.
some of the sequels are like we probably have seen. Well, that's all the sequels anyway. The rest isn't really sequels. There's like one other sequel on this list.
Okay. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I heard of Fire Force during the Australian bushfires. So it's a sensitive.
Oh,
pretty
no.
much.
You
Oh
avoided
no!
Oh no. All right, so we're gonna skip the God of High School and Sword Art Online and Rental Girlfriend. We're gonna go to
Wait, why are we skipping those?
Wait, why are we skipping the God of High School?
Why are we
Oh.
skipping any of those?
I mean Sword Art Online. No,
Sao nobody has watched, but why are we skipping
yeah.
those?
no, I've watched it, but that's
Cool.
okay.
Gross.
All right, fine. Let's go through the God of High School. I haven't seen this, but I think I've read it, a few of it.
I know
What
it's
do you
popular.
get?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen.
Let's read the blurb, not the blurb, the description, the synopsis. Someone read it.
I'm a
It all
slow
began-
reader in high school.
I'm doing.
I'm going through the
I'm doing the
trailer now.
ASMR. It all began as a fighting tournament to seek out for the best fighter among all high school students in Korea.
This sounds like you have lung cancer.
Origin, the Taekwondo specialist, and the high school student soon learns that there is something much greater beneath the stage of the tournament.
Right, sounds like a tournament. This is a Korean manhwa, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember reading a few chapters, but I'm not sure.
Is
If
it
it was
anything like
good enough.
Gamers? It feels like it's going to be like Gamers.
No, I mean
With,
like Korean manhwa all have the same kind of,
yeah, the main
story
the
progression.
character just gets
Yeah.
OP or something.
And it's very, very hard to. You have to keep scrolling, just like keep scrolling because they're broken up in these kind of windows. Like, oh no,
It depends where you read it. In my reading apps, it doesn't break up.
illegal reading apps.
Perhaps. Shall neither confirm nor deny.
Okay, we're gonna skip SAO because
Good.
All right, so
Everybody
the
should
next
skip
one is Kanajo Okarishimasu.
This is good.
That
This
one.
is
Someone can read the intro here. Oh, by the way, we're on AniChart at the moment. Now, as you can see in Michael's screen right now, you can also observe the tabs that he has open and judge him.
Oh, I actually closed all the tabs, so
Oh wow, nice.
Wait, how is Michael recording the screen?
I'm using a different
He's
software.
using his own
okay.
screen.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
technology.
Did you want me to read it? Or does someone else want to read it?
You can read it. It's okay.
Alright. Nah, this one's sad. I don't want to read it. Someone else can read it.
Michael, step in.
In today's Japan, a rental service can deliver an afternoon with a friend and a parent and even a fake girlfriend. After staggering betrayal by his girlfriend, Haplet's freshman, what's that
That's his name.
name? What's Kazuya? Did I pronounce it right?
Oh my god, just keep going. Doesn't matter.
Gets just desperate enough to give it a try, but he quickly discovers how. ...
No, you.
What?
No.
You have to click on it. Okay, I've got it open.
Oh wait, is it all? Is this more?
But he quickly discovers
what?
how complicated it can be
That's gonna be on the screen.
an emotional connection. And his new girlfriend, in quotation marks, who's trying to keep her side hustle secret, will panic when she finds out her real life and Kazuya's are intertwined in surprising ways. Family, school, and life all start to go wrong too.
This is basically Waifu War 2.0. So, yeah.
Who's best girl? As of
Yes.
reading the match.
No comment.
Girl. Just
They're all great.
No, Mummy's a piece of shit.
No,
She's a piece of shit so far.
amateur.
I'm about a third in, and yeah, she's a piece of shit right now.
Well, yeah, it's another rom-com kind of, harem kind of show. But that's okay.
I think
It's art style is pretty
pretty
good, I feel like, and that's usually the defining things for me. Looks
I
like yeah.
the premise kind of reminds me of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Why?
Just the interactions with the different girls, especially the main one. Except this one's a bit more like, the quest is to try and get her. But I was surprised. I was expecting some top tier degeneracy, but it was actually a pretty compelling story so far.
No, the top tier degeneracy is still there. You can just wait.
Perhaps. I've got it's probably a spoiler.
All right,
not
the next one, yeah. Oh no, wait, hold on. Yeah, continue. Sorry, I
I
don't
was
want
going to
to
say
cut
what
off you off.
but it's probably a spoiler, so don't worry. No,
Okay.
I'm up to after the play.
Yeah. What do you guys think, Michael and Hui? Is this something that tickles your fancy?
I am very fond. But I kind of like the
I
is
say-
it still alive? Because I'm not all about action. I'm like, oh, this looks pretty, and I want to feel happy, and I watch the show. They also said it was sad, but I also want to be sad.
Personally, I say
What about
watch
wait, hold
episode
on.
1, and then if you don't get hooked, don't bother, because
Yeah.
episode 1 is like a majority of the premise of the show is in there.
What about you, Hui?
I guess it's a meh for me. I mean,
It's a meh for you. I mean, you've seen some shit, so
We only likes quality content.
okay.
We only watches quality content, like
Quality
trash
content.
guys.
Now the next one is a quality content. If you look at this one is basically
Oh god, okay.
the Misfit at Demon King Academy. I think that's a translation. So it's about this OP main character that's so OP. Yeah, basically the enemies don't stand a chance. You're just watching, like it's the same kind of plot point. The enemy shows up and then talks big about themselves, and then the main character just like blows them away with a snap of a finger or some shit like that.
Should I read the title in Japanese?
Wait,
That's an entire paragraph.
Don't do it. I'm sure that everyone will be interested in this thing. It's top quality content.
Honestly, from episode 1, I was expecting that typical main character goes to a school of magic and then fucks everyone up. But it was actually the ending of episode 1 was like a twist, and it seemed like it was going to be more on the comedic side. So I say give it a try.
Okay, so you can. I'll read out the synopsis. I've been talking all day, so I'm actually scared that my voice will just die halfway through. Anos, the demon king of tyranny, has defeated humans, spirits, and gods alike. But even demon kings get tired of all the fighting sometimes! ! Hoping for a more peaceful life, Anos decides to reincarnate himself. When he wakes 2,000 years later, though, he finds the world has become too peaceful. His descendants have grown weak and magic is in serious decline. Intending to reclaim his rightful place, he enrolls in Demon King Academy, where he finds that his magical power is off the charts. Literally, and because they can't measure his power, the faculty and other students regard Anos as a misfit. With the
Where are you
support
reading
of
this?
Misha, the one student he manages to befriend the misfit, Demon King begins his climb up the demon ranks. I'm reading off AniChart, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we have the entries on the wrong side.
No, I'm reading it now.
Oh,
okay.
I think I had to open it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, without spoiling without going to spoil the first episode, basically, he shows up, some random guy challenges him. So he kills him and he revives him just to kill him again. And rinse and repeat.
You spoiled the entire.
You spoiled it.
Yeah. Well, it's really just that. It reminds me of the irregular magical high school. It reminds me of Tatsuya.
I feel like with Tatsuya, he's just unnecessarily OP for no reason. But this one, like there's a reason for it, and they explain that, and that's where the comedy comes from.
No, I mean Tatsuya is so OP that it's actually pretty. Yeah. Well, yeah. There's women in this. You're right, Michael.
But his power come from the women.
No. He's
Power is because he was the old demon lord.
read the synopsis, right? He was the demon king, and then he got bored. He's like, shit, I'll just kill myself then.
Right.
And then he kills himself, and then he reincarnates 2,000 years later, and he retains all his powers, and then basically just curb stomps everybody.
He basically just goes to a school to scout or to see how magic is going 2,000 years after, and everyone's just a wimp. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna train you all because I'm the demon king, but nobody actually takes him seriously.
Yeah, that's basically the whole show. It's basically
The misfit.
Tatsuya 2.0.
Katsuya? Which one is it?
From
That's
Your regular magical high school.
You don't remember the one? He goes to high school. He has 2 powers. He can build shit and just destroy shit. The famous.
Oh,
the famous
is that
scene.
the
He clicked someone's eardrums into oblivion.
Yeah, that one.
I don't. I forgot.
There's like a tournament arc, and he just like teleports behind this.
It was a
dude and
very,
just snaps his
very,
feet and-
very
and
famous.
uses it.
Yeah, a very
What's
famous
the
and
name
incomprehensible scene.
What's the name of the?
The irregular at magical high school, something like that.
Okay,
His sister wants his dick. That's
Oh
probably-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I knew it.
I know.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I watched it, but then I was like, I don't know, I couldn't really. I guess like I couldn't take the show seriously enough to actually pay attention. So I still don't really understand how OP is he. It's like, was he masking his OPness, or is he just OP in a different way? Because there were
Literally,
two-
like his power is like do anything basically, because everything in the world is basically code, and I think he just knows how to rewrite the code.
Yeah, but then like he's in like there were 2 tiers of classroom, yeah, like 2 tiers of students. But why is he in the lower tier? It's like because he did the test and then he didn't pass the test or whatever.
Yeah, it's because he's only good at 2 things. But those 2 things are basically makes him have godlike power. The criteria that they base the school assessment on is he's not very good at it. The reason why being, because he's so good at those 2 things that makes him very OP. He doesn't have enough brain capacity for the other little shit. That's why he doesn't get. Yeah, this is actually the description they offer in the series. He doesn't have enough brain capacity for the tiny stuff.
Isn't he like devoid of emotions as well?
Yeah, because he doesn't have enough brain capacity for the other stuff. Yeah, so he basically has 2 things. He can reconstruct things, and then he can deconstruct things. Anything. So basically, if he dies, he reconstructs himself, so he just doesn't die. If someone else dies, he reconstructs them so that they don't die. So it's a bit basically free revive kind of thing.
This is basically full
and he has
with extra steps.
There was a very famous, very incomprehensible scene from the show. There was a screen showing the location of an enemy submarine. It was screen like thousands of kilometers away, and he was aiming his gun at the screen, and then the submarine in the screen blows up. I'm like, wait, hold on. Why do you have to aim? What's the point? Right? You're not aiming at the submarine. You're aiming at the screen, which shows the submarine. What? If so you find out later that his range is basically global. Right? He can hit his magic anywhere. And so I was like, well, okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, why do you have to aim? What's the point of aiming? Like pointing your gun at the screen to show off what?
It's for theatrics. So people know that he did it. Straight up.
They didn't just commit suicide. Like
they blew their own ship up.
Yeah. So basically, Tatsuya is this global range nuke plus full party revive. Yeah.
So can you just bring anyone back from the dead, or is it just himself?
Anybody. He literally brings one of his friends who died from the dead, and the explanation is that he has to suffer through the pain of the person who died. I'm like, what the fuck? He doesn't even show it. There's no downside. The downside makes him look better. Yeah, that's basically him. Right? The whole show is just watching him, like curb stomp everybody. That's it. Right?
All right, let's move on.
Okay,
Next
let's
is
move on.
Decadence. I actually looked at this and it seemed interesting. I was going to watch it, but didn't have time.
What's Decadence? Oh yeah, Decadence. Yep. If you look at the art on AniChart, it looks like Attack on Titan, because that looks like a sword and he's flying on the thing and steam coming up.
I did think that at first.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. Looks alright though. It looks like a mecha kind of show.
The premise kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan and Darling in the Franxx mixed together.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Darling Franks, why?
The whole premise of like them hiding from these monsters in like specific settlements, and
I mean,
then this one character wants to get out of that settlement.
Is it 02?
Maybe, I don't know.
there's a girl here. One day, Natsume, a Tenku girl who dreams of becoming a gear, meets. Oh, it's a boy meets girl scenario. Lamel.
Now the guy is like middle-aged.
It's a middle-aged guy meets girl scenario.
How old's the girl?
Sound worse.
It's only got 67% on the satisfaction chart, though.
She was a girl. He was a middle-aged man. How could I make it more obvious?
Okay. What do you guys think about Decadence?
I'll check it out. The synopsis interested me, but if it's not up to par, then I'll just give up after like 3 episodes. It could be like another Carbonari situation.
What about you, Michael? Does the mecha kind of thing interest you?
Yeah, that's just like anything with mecha. I don't know, just looks cool. Is there a lot of mecha, or just him just flying around?
I don't know. We can only base our judgment on the trailer and the synopsis.
Oh, well, I
Sounds like that
I relate
fucking
to him.
Where it's like, no, you can't just watch an anime because it's a big robot. Haha, big mecha go brrr.
Yeah. What about you, Hui? I know you've seen many Gundam shows.
I've seen a few, but yeah, I guess it's I'll go and try. I'll give it
Good
a try.
idea.
I relate to a middle-aged man, so I think I'll
Okay.
also.
Right. The next one is quite controversial.
Oh,
So I'm not gonna. I would defer to someone who knows more about this,
this is
which
the
is
one
Leandro.
before. Remember how I was talking about in another episode how in Japan there was the Red Cross thing? Where they tried to get like a character to push otakus to donate blood.
Yeah, okay.
This is the character they used because she's got big titties, and then everyone was going nuts on Twitter over it.
Read the synopsis.
I'll read the synopsis. Yes. Uzaki-chan wa Asobitai is the title. Sakurai Shinichi's one wish is for a little peace and quiet, but Uzaki Hana, his boisterous, well-endowed underclassman, has other plans. All she wants is to hang out and poke fun at him, with the help of her chipper charm and peppy persistence. What's with the alliteration? This might just be the start of a beautiful relationship. So
You know what I was
boy meets girl, but
yeah. You know what I was thinking when I saw the art?
what?
I thought it reminds me of Strike Witches so much.
Really?
Look at I mean the character design.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Lord. I mean, I haven't seen eyes that big. Look at his eyes are bigger than her palm. Look at that. Look at that. I know that,
But the head is huge as well.
Anime characters are supposed to have big eyes, right? Not this big.
Look at her head though. That like her head is huge.
Oh yeah, it's bigger than that cat behind her.
It's the mountains.
Lol.
It's a fucking dog, isn't it?
The cat.
Oh, it's a cat.
Is it?
You're
Yeah.
right.
I feel like this is just like that other show, where that little
Nagatoro.
yeah. No, not that one. Not that one. More wholesome than that one. It's the teasing one.
Which teasing one?
The,
Jozu Takagi-san.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that one. I feel like it's just like that one.
Might be like that, yeah.
Yep.
It's probably the
Okay.
same author, to be honest. The art looks kind of similar.
I mean, I don't think I'll watch it, to be honest, because
I watch it just to see what the hype was about.
Because
because
yeah,
it's really
sure,
popular
buddy.
in Japan. No, this thing's like really popular in Japan for some reason. The manga.
I mean, you just went and explained why.
No, the Red Cross used her character because she was already really popular.
Oh, okay.
Sure why. That she was
Okay.
so popular.
All right then. I guess it's worth checking it out. What do you think, Michael?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Why are we talking
I
about
just overlooked it.
Oh my God.
I
my God, we broke Michael already.
I thought.
broken?
I
Well,
don't
I've
know
got bad
why.
news for you because there's at least like 3 other shows on this list that is really gonna do you in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like.
No. Michael would talk to me on a private message about how much he enjoys ecchi anime.
I actually do, but like, there's.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe I feel like it's a slice of life, but based on the photo, I like slice of life with many
Slices of life.
slices of life.
Like captured souls,
Oh no.
slice of life.
Yeah, with many they're like multiple characters, and I don't know, none of the characters look interesting.
That is the dumbest thing you've ever said. Oh, I like shows with multiple characters.
Oh no.
Michael, just watch it at 2 times speed.
No, don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
might as well
That's
read it.
We don't do that here.
These
Wait,
next,
if you watch it, I'll watch it.
these next 2 you probably should watch at 2 times speed.
Maybe we should just watch it together to save time. So we don't have to each individually say.
That'll be pretty sad. I'm not watching an ecchi show with you guys.
Mhm. What do you mean? You were the one who came up with the idea.
I said we watch it. I didn't say we watch it together. That's pretty good.
No.
Why don't
Watching
what's
shows
watching
together.
edgy, like shows together?
Yeah.
Huh?
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
Michael
watching
invites his dad.
I
Should pull a hope. Just watch it with our parents.
No, it's pretty sad because, when I don't know what's the appeal of watching kind of romantic comedy shows. What's wrong with normal comedy? Like
Alright.
rom-com shows are like comedy, but
Shane, just stop. This is getting really sad.
oh
You just
no,
don't like romance shows because your life is a pitiful mess that you can't.
oh no,
my
Oh,
life
no.
leans towards more of a comedy.
oh no. I'm the real
thought my
comedy
life was a
here.
tragedy.
I
It's
am
really
the
a
joke.
comedy.
I'm the joke.
Joker.
Oh no. Well, yeah. Well, eventually, currently I don't really have time to watch everything like I used to. Usually, I watch anything, no matter how shit it is, and I stepping on a few landmines. But that's in the past. So I have to kind of be more selective about what shows I watch because I don't have time to sit through 20 minutes of something that's gonna waste my life.
Says the man that spends like an hour farming every day on FGO.
That actually doesn't happen. It happens while I'm working, so that's fine.
How do you play?
So I'm still working technically.
That's worse.
You stand in front of the scanner, there's not much you can do, so Alright, let's look at the next one, which is Monster Musume no Oisha-san.
I'm leaving this to Shane.
This is basically Monster Girl's doctor, right? So we have this main guy who is a doctor, a human doctor that treats female non-human
Exclusively females for some
creatures.
reason.
Here in the town of Lindworm, where humans and monsters coexist, a new young doctor, Glenn, begins another day of perilous medical exams. Whether he's examining deep inside a mermaid's gills, stitching up a flesh golem's thighs, assisting a harpy in laying her eggs, or palpating every last scale on a dragon, Glenn is just doing his best to help these girls whose appearance and bodies are also completely different. So why does he always end up in such precarious positions with his patients? It's all good though, because it's strictly for medical purposes. He may come close to suffocating from the pressure of his Lamia assistant. Yeah, I forgot how to say her name actually. Saphentide's tail coiling around him, but still the clinic is open for business in this medical fantasy that explores the physiologies of monster girls as never before.
So I was gonna say I watched episode 1 and
This is actually pretty
complete
sad.
trash.
It's actually so trash.
What is his name? Glenn.
I don't know.
It's by Arvo Animation as well.
They were so normal.
Glenn.
This is actually complete degeneracy. There's no way around it.
Is Arvo an Australian animation? Never heard of them. Have they done other stuff? What else?
You don't want to know.
Oh, they did Bokutachi, Bokuben.
Yeah.
That's all they did.
Well, yeah. Well, this is pretty degenerate. So we're gonna skip this. It's pretty sad reading out
it's pretty
the synopsis.
Let's move on to the next degeneracy.
Okay.
Doku Hentai HX Eros. I gotta like preface this that you know how there was that live stream that back like last week I think it was on the weekend. I think it was Animation was doing it or Aniplex.
Aniplex, yeah.
So they had like a panel where they were describing this with the character, like the voice actors, and they were just so fucking serious about the lore of this world, and I was just like, I couldn't take it seriously. It was just hilarious because they were all talking seriously about the world building and stuff, and I'm just like, have you fucking watched the show that you were acting in? But yeah, I'll read the synopsis and you guys can make a decision. So Doku Hentai HX Eros. Earth faces an unprecedented threat from an invasion by the mysterious Kiseichu. The Kiseichu feed on human sexual energy, also known as H energy, and weaken the human population. High school student Reto Enjo is a member of the hero group HX Eros who fight together to save the Earth from the Kiseichu. Mind you, in the manga, like every chapter, there's like an opening where it's like the word hero is made up of the word H and Ero. But it's a good fucking laugh, honestly. It's a good laugh if you go into it not expecting seriousness.
Yeah. So their powers are basically, some sort of energy that they gain from being aroused sexually, and every time they use this energy, their clothes get blown off.
Oh,
yeah. Yes, that's the show. Full stop.
Watching this show makes you want to shoot the sun with a pistol. Fucking light beam.
This is the last straw. Well, yeah. I mean, it's another kind of show like this. There's not much to say about it.
It's basically High School DxD, but the story's shit.
That's all right. 54% it says, and sad face, frowning face.
What? Who's downvoting this? Well,
that's fine. The next one is No Guns Life. 2, the sequel. Has anyone seen No Guns Life 1?
Seen a few episodes.
Yeah, I've seen it as well. I like the main character.
His fucking head is a gun.
I don't know what this is. I thought it was gonna be some edgy stuff. He's like,
wait, what?
I thought it was gonna be some like really like what's it edgy like crime
It is pretty good. Like the crime in the story is pretty good, but his head is literally a gun.
It's amazing.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
That's all I wanted. Like.
I guess we just convince someone to watch No Guns Live 1.
People like in this world they do surgeries or whatever to replace body parts to become stronger or some shit with machinery, and his decision was to change his entire head into a pistol. Doesn't he doesn't he shoot out of that pistol when someone touches it? Isn't it like an erogenous zone or something?
Yeah, let's not go into that. I mean, we've already just come. We just finished three very questionable anime series. But let's not continue the degeneracy.
I'm sold on the show. This is going.
I'll probably finish season 1 now.
It's actually not bad. Honestly, it's not bad.
I enjoyed it while I was watching it. I think I just got busy and I didn't end up finishing it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's season 2. So can't really talk about it without spoiling season 1. So now let's go to the next one.
Gibiate? Gibiate?
GPA.
I don't know how to read this shit.
It's got a very stylistic art style. I'm pretty sure I've seen this from somewhere.
It reminds me of JoJo.
No. This is definitely not JoJo.
No.
The art, the face reminds me of a JoJo face.
Wait, hold on. Who did this? Who did this?
Unchbox Studio L. The fuck are these studios? Or Launchbox? I don't know. I've never heard of these studios. Producers, Crunchyroll is a producer. Interesting.
In 2030, Japan, viruses infected humans throughout the world. Infected people turn into different forms of monsters based on their ages, sexes, and races. The virus is named Gibiya after being rich in variety like Gibiya. Just then, a pair of samurai and ninja appeared in such blighted wasteland of Japan. They both travel from the early Edo period, fighting together with the help from a doctor who tries to find a cure for Gibiya. Facing ceaseless attacks from Gibiyas and outlaws that attack travelers for food, they start the dangerous journey with enemies all around. I don't know.
Sounds interesting, but it's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb.
I mean, I don't think it's something that I'll be interested in, actually.
People like sad reacting this.
Yeah. There's no reaction face, actually.
Oh.
Where are you seeing the reaction faces?
Where
are you
guys on there? You know how like there's heart number 13, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's all it says.
Yeah, like the previous ones had reaction faces. This one doesn't.
I don't see reaction faces in the other ones.
What?
Are you opening them or just on the main page?
I'm on the. I'm not even clicking on them. Just don't hover over them.
I don't see any reaction faces.
Oh no.
Oh, I refreshed it. Yeah, I see it now.
Well, yeah. Now the rest seems to be. Well, I haven't seen the rest, so one seems to be. Pretty sure this is like for a show for a mobile game or something, or like another idol kind of thing. And the next one is another idol kind of thing that's targeted at female.
What's that last one?
The last one is a sequel to something else. I'm not sure. Oh wait, hold on. I've seen this. I've read this.
Something about a magical office.
Yeah, it's actually a classic. But not much we can say about these three. Now, getting to the TV shorts.
I already know what you're going to talk about in this.
The very first one is one of our favorites.
Who's our? Who are you talking about?
This responsibility is shared between the group.
Oh god.
His name is Peter Grill.
It's pretty great.
This is honestly pretty good. I don't know why everyone's sad facing it.
It's fucking hilarious. Has it aired yet?
Yeah.
I think it has.
I think the first episode aired.
Okay, I definitely got to check it out.
Yep. So, the show is basically half the time he's regretting what he's done.
Just read the synopsis; it'll paint a better picture.
Peter Grill is the world's strongest fighter, but his ascent to the top came with an unexpected consequence. Women around the world, human and monsters alike, want to bear his genetically superior children. Since he is currently engaged to the love of his life, Peter isn't too keen on his sudden popularity, and it will take every ounce of self-control for Peter to keep his hands to himself and his relationship with his paramour in one piece. So yeah, basically, the
Manga, did they?
yeah, the spoiler is he doesn't keep his hands to himself, and he spends most of his episode regretting his decisions.
It's pretty good though. It's enjoyable. When I was reading it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So the reason why it's called like sage time or philosopher's time, because it's a word, it's a euphemism for post-coital depression. Yeah, really, that's what it is, right? The moment of clarity that you get after you have
the post-nut clarity.
Yeah, the post-coital trias. After you have, you just feel this sense of clarity, and you're able to.
You who didn't get first place in English class in high school.
What is coitus?
Yeah.
You literally just said post-nut depression. So
yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, so you
clarity, post-nut clarity.
You get this general sense of you start to understand the intricacies of life and the meaning of why you're here.
The impermanence of death, the transience of life.
Yeah, that's basically it. All right, and basically most of the kind of comedic material comes from the main character Peter Grill experiencing these kind of episodes after he has, done something in which he regrets, for which he regrets.
I think the funniest part is like he just keeps digging himself a hole. Like he'll regret doing what he does, but then at that point it's too late because they'll just blackmail him. So he just has to keep fucking going.
No, not really. I mean, every time a new girl shows up, he does the same thing. He makes the same mistake.
Yeah. But then after that, they hold it over his head forever.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good.
It's honestly not even cheating because he's not really dating the other girl because she's too fucking stupid to know what sex and stuff is.
No, isn't they're engaged, right?
They're engaged, but like, isn't it only because the king would like kill him if he broke her heart or something?
No, her father isn't the king, right? Her father is just like some sort of general or something.
He's like the guild master or some shit.
Yeah. Well, in any case, no, they generally hold affection towards each other.
Yeah, I know, but she's also like she doesn't understand sexual relationships. So
yeah, that doesn't mean that's not cheating. Cheating means you betraying your genuine affection for someone else, right?
Yeah, but she doesn't even know what sex is, so how would she consider that cheating if he does it with someone else?
Okay, Leandro.
This is not okay. We can already see the color of your moral compass. It's pitch black.
Don't have a moral compass. The needles are broken off.
Yeah. In any case, I definitely recommend this show.
Yeah,
watch
yes.
Unfortunately it's a TV short, so it's only like 6 minutes each, 12 minutes each episode.
Is it?
Yeah,
12 minutes. Yeah. I basically saw it. I mean, I saw it and I was like, "Holy shit! I can't believe they made it."
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I can't believe they animated the Madman.
The Mad Bloods. Should we go over any of the movies or Siebes?
I think that's about all I wanted to talk about. If anyone wants to talk about anything else, that would be good as well.
What the hell is Data Bullet? Oh, there's a Data Life spin-off movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Interesting.
one.
Yeah, there's also the Heaven's View Part 3.
I haven't seen the other two yet.
Oh no.
I don't like Sakura, so I'm not going to.
I mean, it's just a lot of bright lights. That's basically how I see it. A lot of bright lights.
Interesting.
Hmm.
No, legit, if you look at the no, I don't mean that kind of bright lights. I'm saying like every time
No,
you
I
see a
see what you
fight,
mean,
you get this light pollution.
It's like
Like,
the
the whole
FGO
screen,
anime,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, the whole screen is just whoosh, and you get
It's
this
like-
very thick bass sound. Wow.
So it's like the FGO animation, where everything in Babylonia was like a Michael Bay movie. Explosions and boom, 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 boom. Everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's about it. What else is Violet Evergarden movie? When is that
haven't
coming
seen
out?
Oh, that's coming out September-ish, I think.
September. Oh, I'll watch that. Looks like the guy is showing up. Maybe it's I don't know, a flashback or something. But the guy is on the front page of the movie.
I have no context for this, so
Oh, okay.
I'm
Wait,
assuming
who's sing this? Who's sing Violet Evergarden?
it says it's a sequel though, not a prequel.
Yeah, only Hui.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's another very successful episode of anime talk. Yeah.
And quickly check out fall 2020 and see what's coming out.
Holy
Alright.
shit! I didn't expect the scope of this episode would be this great. Okay,
Oh, I think
for
they,
2020.
they pushed Mahoka season 2 forward.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Haikyuu.
Oh my god. I'm containing it. Don't do it.
Wait, there's another Higurashi? What the fuck? Is this a remake?
Oh,
Higurashi
look!
no Nakagami
Oh my god.
2020.
It's Magical High School.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
making the
season
second
2.
season of it.
It was supposed to come out in summer, wasn't it?
So you get to see him trash everybody again. There's also Danmachi season 3. Making
yeah,
another
so-
one.
Yes.
Season 2 was pretty ass though.
Hmm?
That's,
Did you not like season 2?
Nah.
wasn't season 2 was season 2 just within the red light district arc?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
No, the season 2.
is that
The season 2 involved the war with Ares,
And the
yeah.
prostitute.
and then the red light district arc. Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed the war with the Ares, and then I guess that's about it. The red light district art was a bit, I don't know. There wasn't really any lore. It was just fan service, I guess.
Lore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lore.
Lore.
Are you watching Damachi for the lore? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm actually interested to find out about
Purely
him.
for the lore.
For the lore.
Isn't he like the grandson of Zeus?
Stop
or some
making
shit?
fun of them, Shane.
Lore.
Stop it. I don't want to talk about it.
No, I'm genuinely surprised because I mean there's no, you know what, let's not talk about that. Let's just move on to the next one.
It's kind of shit.
Lore.
You say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
Oh my god, wait, hold
Make
up.
fun of it. Let's make fun of
Wait,
it.
wait. Guys,
What?
there's a new Strike Witches movie.
Oh no.
Oh no, well, don't do this to me. I'm scrolling down.
Strike Witches Dive 501 Togo Centaur Kokudan Road to Berlin.
There's Burn the Witch, and there is Monster Strike. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's here. It's in fall 2020. Go down.
Oh, okay, alright.
It's below Kimi to Boku no Saigo no Senjo.
Oh no. That one's trash as well. Let me describe what that's about.
This one, Love is a Battlefield
Let me-
for years.
Let me describe what's about. So this one, so basically, there's this main character, and they're on two sides. They're kind of Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. So they're like the witches, and there's the other side. And the main character, this black hair guy, is basically Kirito from this side. And he fights this one that looks strangely like the color palette looks like Asuna. It's another kind of SAO kind of palette.
Wait, this isn't
palette
the one with Merlin, is it?
No, it's not the one with Merlin. So basically, she's a witch, and then they fall in love, and then that's about it.
It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
She was a witch. He was a magician.
God, no.
Okay, we're gonna scroll up a little bit. Scroll up until you see.
Oh yeah, actually reviewing Fall 22.
Until you see, there's a few things that I saw here that's actually worth talking about.
Haikyuu.
Haikyuu to the very top.
Oh,
Haikyuu to the top.
yes.
What do you think about Haikyuu, Michael? I remember you scoffed at me when I said it's an anime about.
Oh yeah.
volleyball.
So, this I feel like this might be a topic on its own, but
Sports anime is trash.
Sports-
Oh, wait. Michael, okay. Be careful of your next words.
Sports
Our
anime
friendship might be on the line.
Alright, so
only exists for fangirls to ship the guys together.
I
Change
didn't
my mind.
like sport. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I thought when someone says, "Hey, check out a sport anime." It's like, oh, is it just purely guys? I'm like, oh no, the fan base and shipping of guys.
Well
And
then,
Shane was like,
do I
huh?
have the best show for you? Look up Keijo.
Keijo.
No. Let's not deviate from the topic. Let's talk about Haikyuu for now.
All right, so and Shane told me, "Hey, watch Haikyuu." And I'm like, oh, like so is it like free? Like, it's like Shane, I don't really like these shows.
It's free if you pirate it.
Yeah.
But we are sponsored by Crunchyroll, so
No. He mean is it like free? This
I know what he
anime?
meant. Yeah, I know what he meant.
No, you don't.
I know what he meant. He meant the show free !
Yeah.
Alright. In any
Yeah,
case, yeah.
So Shane had to tell, like, Shane, it took a while because I think Shane, you recommended me a few months ago, and it took me like 2 months for me to start it, right? Yeah, he would tell me, hey, like, it's like My Hero Academia, it's like that. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, just watch it. So popped up on Netflix. I watched it. Huh?
It's like My Hero Academia, my ass.
It really is. If you think about it, the hype moments, the person who does the instrumentation for Haikyuu is the same person who did the instrumentation for
Yeah,
My
but
Hero
I'm
Academia.
much
This is
more
like-
likely to get
this is-
hyped over a
This is like
huge muscle
giving your
man
kids
destroying
medicine.
half a
Okay.
as opposed to a guy hitting a ball.
Leandro, this is not a comparison between My Hero Academia and Haikyuu. This
Saying
is like
it's
giving your
as
kids
hype.
medicine. This is like giving your kids medicine and saying it's actually Coke. It just to get fucking Michael to watch the fucking movie. I was like,
No.
to watch
I
the
know.
fucking-
I can't compare it because I'm not saying like it's not like it's Shane said in a way where it was the level of like hype where like what there's scenes in My Hero Academia where I actually stood up and like, oh fuck yes. And first episode Haikyuu. No, it wasn't first episode. Was the first episode? First few episodes. I got that moment and I'm like, fuck Shane, this is an awesome show. Everyone should watch sports anime.
Everyone should watch
That is-
sports anime.
that's-
Yeah. No, seriously, like these kind of shows are like the ones that make you want to play the sport.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, if we play this sport, would it actually be this nice?
Oh,
So
yeah.
sports anime have the advantage of being sponsored by whatever sport league that they happen to feature as well, because they actually do
Here's
help
the thing,
people.
though. I've seen one sports anime and it was Kuroko no Basket.
Yeah, no. See, you started off on the wrong one. You started off on the wrong foot.
Well, there were hype moments, and yeah, there was the whole, it's basically fan service for girls thing. But what really kind of annoyed me was the fact that actual fans of basketball, actual players of basketball, would not enjoy it because it's mostly just random superpowers that nobody would fucking do.
Well, that's
Like,
because it's superpower. Haikyuu has no superpower. There's no superpowers in Haikyuu.
then how is
it's
it
actually,
exciting?
No, legit. That's
a few guys hit the
no,
goal.
no. See, you're contradicting yourself there. But it's actually that's the beauty of it. There's no like super flashy moves. Like there's no lightning shooting out of their eyes or shit like that. It's just a legit volleyball game in slow mo. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys can agree. There's no moments where you be like, oh no, there's no way that can be true. There's no way that can. No, most of the moves, at least up until the first season, are pretty realistic.
I guess in a way, but then rather making it not to say that it's realistic, like it's nothing is exaggerated or embellished to make it look better, but yeah, I guess so. Some of the quote unquote moves or scenes during the games are references to some of the more famous volleyball matches. It's like actually in the Olympics or in competitions.
Yeah, and volleyball is already a very exciting sport to watch. There's a lot of things happening. It's very quick. Yeah, so it's just basically the crystallization of that. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like they all have the same. Like they all follow the same generic formula where they, the characters go through a training arc, or they get beaten by a team, then they get better, and then they go and beat the team again, win the cup. It's always the same shit.
I mean, if you're criticizing the genre as a whole, then
that is what I'm doing. Yes.
Not much we can do there. We can also apply the same principle to every other show.
You could, but then certain shows do it better. But some shows are unpredictable in that sense.
I see. Well, in any case, I would suggest you to give it a try before forming your own opinion. I believe it's worth your time.
I do believe a show is predictable. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't enjoy it as much. Sports shows specifically because of those reasons.
For me, what I enjoy about it is whatever the characters are going through, the way they animate it and portray it, you really feel like time slows down. It's like from their perspective.
Oh yeah, that's one of the good things.
Yeah.
The slow mos are not just random slow mos.
Yeah.
Slow mos in the character's perspective. So yeah, it feels like time slows down for you. Who is the player in the game? Yeah, that's a very nice execution, I think. Well, in any case, it seems that Leandro is in the minority here. We always need a minority voice to balance out the debate. So this is actually better. It's better than having four. It's better having four people, sing praises of Haikyuu. But well, Leandro can report back to us after he's seen it.
I thought it was going on. I thought it was going to go fuck himself.
That's what I actually considered doing, but that would be too predictable. And Leandro doesn't like predictable.
Well,
but I can say I changed. I was very against sports shows. Like I was like, I loved it.
What about you, Hui? You've seen Haikyuu as well.
Yeah,
What's your thoughts on Haikyuu? Yeah,
I think it's a solid show. I think the way which they execute, everything is really nice. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all.
Now, with regards to sports show, you shouldn't start off on things like Prince of Tennis and Kuroko no Basket, because they're not playing tennis and basketball anymore. They're like when a literal cyclone shows up and rips the court apart. Not just in their imagination. There's actually after damage to the court, and the court there's permanent change in the terrain. When you get to that level, it's not a sport anymore.
I watched a scene from Prince of Tennis, and there was this one. I think it was the early scenes where he's rushing towards a train, and to show you how great he is at tennis, he throws his racket and it stops the train door, so he can make it into the train.
Oh yeah.
How does that prove he's good at tennis?
I don't know.
The tennis player throws their racket.
That's actually already a few seasons in. He's in America. He throws his racket so precisely that it's like horizontal to the door, so he holds the door open. And on his way in, he slides under the racket, grabbing from the top of his head into the thing. And then there's this American guy that says, "Well done, Japanese boy."
So it's like the oh no, this is Japanese lunchtime rush.
Yeah, something like that. That's basically the same kind of premise. Yeah, but yeah, I do agree some of the sports shows do take it too far. But that's why it makes more down to earth shows like Haikyuu, more enjoyable. Okay, next, the only other thing that I want to talk about is the sixth one. The sixth one from the top.
Fumetsu no Anata.
Yeah, that one. That one, I've actually read it. It's actually a good.
What's it about?
It's about this guy who can't die. And every time...
spoilers.
Well, yeah. A lonely boy wandering the Arctic regions of North America meets a wolf, and the two become fast friends, depending on each other to survive the harsh environment. But the boy has a history, and the wolf is more than meets the eye as well.
Is it a wolf girl or something?
No. No.
To spoil the first few premises, it's basically this thing, this unknown mysterious organism that takes the shape of whatever is going to die that it sees. So it can take the form of whatever is going to die that it sees. So he sees it sees a dying wolf, he becomes the dying wolf. Okay. And the dying wolf meets this boy, and the boy has a very long history. So basically, they live in the Arctic region, and the whole tribe went out to find a warmer place, leaving the boy behind, but they never came back, and it's all sad and shit. And the boy died of loneliness at the end. And then he becomes the boy, and then he goes out to the world, meets different people, and then lives through their story. And basically, everyone he meets, dies a very tragic death, and he becomes that person.
Wait, so the boy's not immortal. Just this monster thing is immortal.
Yeah, but they take the form of he takes the form of anyone he meets. He meets on the way.
Doesn't retain its memories and stuff.
No, he retains its memories and everything.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
weird.
Yeah,
Want to be very
that's basically
sad
him.
after this show.
Yeah, it's
sounds like a
pretty sad
skinwalker.
show.
Is it a skinwalker?
No, but he develops genuine bond with whoever he meets, and lives through their story, and it's basically this kind of journey. It's like Mating Abyss, but yeah.
But wouldn't people eventually notice that a loved one died and then a new version of that loved one was still around?
Well, obviously he can switch his form at will, so he's not going to.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, but there are confrontations where some of the deceased's loved ones becomes very angry at the organism, and the organism feels sad as well. And then he decides not to use the form ever again.
So they know this thing's an alien, and the government never gets involved or anything.
Well, no, this is prehistoric times. Prehistoric times.
Okay, all right.
Yes. Yeah, that's about it. I recommend this show. It's pretty good. Okay,
check it out.
I have other shows I want to recommend, but I think we're running out of time here. So,
all right, should we wrap it up with listing out the shows that we're gonna watch in the summer and fall season? There's 3 from each.
Sure yet. Fall is long, but for summer, probably gonna check out everything most things that are here. If there's anything that's a season 2, I might watch the first few seasons first and then check it out, because a lot of the season 2s here are shows that I did genuinely watch and enjoy, but I just never got to finishing them.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm basically going to watch all of the sequels, so ReZero, Yahari, Fire Force, SAO.
Yo.
But the ones that I will watch just out of sentimentality, well, I'm gonna watch the Rental Girlfriend. I've read it already. I'm also gonna watch the Misfit of the Demon King Academy, because I've read that too. Yep. And then Peter Grew as well, because I've read that as well. Yeah.
Shane, we all know you're gonna watch the Monster Go On.
No, No, I've read it. I've read that, and it's not. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. In fact, it gets worse. In fact, it gets worse. Yep. And for the 4 one, well, that's in the future, but definitely Haikyuu, Damachi, Mahoka season 2. Yeah, the Fumetsu no Anatae, Tonikaku Kawaii, and the movies.
What's
Yeah.
Tonikaku Kawaii about?
Well, I've read it. It's another rom-com, so I can despair my sad, lonely life.
What studio does this? The art looks really familiar.
Oh, it's the same author as the person who did Combat Ballet Hayate.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Now Hui and Michael can talk about what they want to watch.
The studio has made some trash, bro. Trinity 7.
Shit, we don't talk about that.
Where you go first?
I guess I'm along the line with Shane. I'll watch ReZero, maybe Fire Force, Rent a Girlfriend, maybe Decadence. Yeah, the other shows I'm not too attached with. For the Force, of course, Haikyuu, Damachi. I guess that's around it. Also the Immortal Creature one. That one I like. I guess that's about that. Yeah, those are it for now.
Okay,
Well,
Michael, to wrap
um,
up the segment.
So I'll probably start Fire Force because everyone's telling me I should watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Rent a Girlfriend looks cute. I like that. The front reminds me of Orimo, so I want to watch it.
It's kind of similar to Nisekoi, if I had to describe it.
I like it. I don't know, something about the art style and the front just gets to me. I'm just that type of person. No Guns Life. I just think it's just interesting. Like I was sold on the fact that his head's a gun. And, I just want to know how they're gonna do this. Does he talk? He talks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and TV short, Pity Grills. Pity Grills. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave it
Well,
to season.
Hopefully you have enjoyed this very informative episode of Anime Talk. We talked about our impressions for the first thing. We are planning to do like a kind of mid-season review or final season review to see how things turned out, and if things turned out the way we expect them to, or if there's any hidden gems that we find, we'll make sure to let you know.
Did we want to
for
review
now-
anything from last season?
Holy shit! I'm in the middle of my fucking outro, and you had to like disrupt me.
I'm leaving that in. I'm not gonna edit that.
Did you want to review anything for last season?
We can do that in another episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Because
I've-
you're already
I've
talking about reviewing this season.
Just let him finish the outro. Like,
I
okay,
finished-
Shane, restart the outro.
I don't want to fucking finish the outro anymore. Fuck me. Oh my god.
Finish the outro.
I don't. What from the start or what?
Right, I'll do it. Thanks, guys, for joining us today. We went through the summer and fall season of 2020. We'll probably watch the shows that we've mentioned and that we're interested in, and we'll get back to you. We'll tell you about the hidden gems. And yeah, any other things you guys want to add?
We're going to review the anime shows from last season.
Right, fucking.
Fucking see, it just destroys outro.
Okay, someone else do it. We.
Alright. See you guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.